And we're back on Rift. I don't know what it is about this game, but it's been on my mind for a while, and I think I'm gonna get back into it. Like, it's been 10 years since I played. I lost all my account, everything on my account. I gotta start from square one, and as bittersweet as that is, I think I'm okay with it because now I get to experience it fresh. And maybe I'll take you guys along. I know not everyone can dedicate a lot of time to MMOs these days, but hey, maybe you enjoyed it back in the day. Just want to see it all over again. Who knows? But I think I'm gonna take this series, or a couple of videos at least from a beginner's perspective. If you've never played, maybe. So here we are at the main screen. And let's check out the create button, and this is the first choice. What origins you want? I'm gonna start Guardian just because that's what I did, but honestly, Defiant is pretty good. I think it was one of the more popular ones. I think I do like their passive traits, so that is like something to consider. The races aren't shared between the two factions. Kalari, looks like Kalari's the first one, and they have a passive ability of being camouflage, so it's a 2-minute cooldown, and they get to pretend they're a fox. And then they have fire resistance increased by 20, so that's okay. Agility sounds pretty nice. Increase boost speed by 50% for 15 seconds, but it can only be used in combat. Dang, that's really good in PvP. That might have been pretty handy for like capture the flag type of stuff. This one I don't remember seeing this too much. I did see the Bomby quite a bit. But Bomby, they have a mighty leap. Probably one of the less useful because you get kind of a leap in the PvP tree and further down the line. But let's go take a look at Guardians. This is more your traditional like humans, elves, and then dwarves. What are we gonna so let's check out the humans. They have a motivational roar, increased move speed of the Mythosian and nearby group members by I feel like they changed these. I don't remember them being like this, but my personal favorite would be the angelic flight, at least for getting to some tricky spots with some artifacts. But other than that, it's pretty niche. Like most of these are like not really used. You're not really considering them as make or break. And then this is restores. Okay, so you just come with a free drink. That's that's not bad. So we'll just sure, we'll make a dwarf. Sure. And now we come to the classes, the interesting part. And I'll say from experience, I played most of my lack of a better word tenure in Rift was as a warrior, and now that I played it, I would say this is probably my last pick. Obviously I don't know anything about this primalist class, so I can't say anything about that, but that was released after the Gamingo acquisition. So in last place I would say is warrior, unless you want to be a tank or mainly DPS. I feel like they really don't get the shine unless they have the DLC pack of the 2 added souls. So unless you plan on buying those, I think one of them is a healer, and the other one is a ranged DPS, which is very handy. Range is always good. After that, I would say, man, it's. I would say after that, for me personally, would be the cleric. So this is like 3rd place. Their main focus is healer, and they do organize it in such a way that you can see like, hey, the warriors focus on the tank, then damage, and then support, and then obviously there is no healer unless you buy the soul pack. And then clerics are mainly healers. They can tank and they do have some damage, but their support is tied behind a pack. mages, which I think are pretty good, and I would say they have the most busted healing soul in this game, in Chloromancer. So this is a bit deceiving in that like damage is up there, and they are pretty good at damage, but their healing soul like is really dang good. And also all around, their support, their Archon, I hear is really good. People that tend to play those really like it, and you always need one in a raid, so think about that. I don't know how often raids are popular. Like, I'm sure they're getting done, you know. I'm sure there's plenty of people in a guild. I just, you know, how many people are getting rotated in and out to make space, but it should be space for an Archon. And then probably my favorite, if I had to switch, but you know, I'm gonna make a decision based off of something else, would be Rogue. I think it's number one. It's very good at damage, very good at AoE damage. It's a good tank. It has another very good support in the Bard. It like plays a, you know, lute, and it's very integral to raiding. Like, I think that's even more important than the Archon. So this one's really good. And like, I don't know if you need the soul pack to get the heal. Like, I don't remember ever seeing a rogue healer. They're just really good at DPS. They're really good at support, and most of the time warriors were tanking, so they just like those two roles, like they had them locked down. So that make your decision off of that. I'm gonna make, well, I've already made a character, a cleric character, so I'm gonna be playing that. I'm probably gonna make that my first character to level 70 at least. We'll see how that goes, but for this first bit we'll just yeah, look at that. Isn't that cool? You can see a little bit of their gear. So that's the end game gear, what it would look like. Same for clerics, and then here for the warriors. But let's make this. Why not? Let's get this. So the vortex. I don't know what the vortex is. Resilient, mobile, skirmisher, night stalker, virtuoso. Yeah, see the bard. Let's just we can play the huntsman as a pet. Why not? Let's want to go melee. Let's try the huntsman. How how much do we want to customize this? I don't know how much I'll be playing this. All right, I think I'm sold on this just cause. So, oh, no space allowed. Let's fix that. All right. I think we'll skip that. If you want to watch it, you go ahead. Character, but
use the WASD
God, everything is like reset. Okay.
Holding the right mouse.
Yep. Might have to import stuff,
Ascendant.
but I want to show you guys. So
You are our salvation.
this has a start here, and then it's just like, hey, just go walk out here, talk to this lady, which I believe she's blind. I think it's a cool little feature. So look, another dwarf is here. Can we see what kind of? Well, they have mana. But it's in the passage, so I don't know what they're playing, but I think I remember seeing this feature before.
We
She got,
are
like,
the means for
blind.
the vigil to
I think she does say that in her
Talara.
dialogue.
We can only understand a portion of the
zoom
vigil's
out here.
plan for us.
I don't want to bother that guy there, so I'll
Right
just
click
start-
a hostile target to attack. You may also attack by activating abilities on your action bar.
Yeah. Okay, the Razor Beast is here, so let's start tanking, guys. So let's call them. So we can see. Alright. Then we are questing this area. So great thing about our pet, it will tank for us, so we don't have to like spend resources to heal constantly, and then we can just resummon him. We don't have a finisher yet, so we'll have to wait to spend our resources. Yeah, so the gist of what's happening is that the king pretty much wanted more power, so he went
Do
to
not regret what we have.
a death dragon. Just have it spin
Your
it. There we
faith
go. That's what we
will
need.
redeem this world.
5. So right now my DPI is like really jacked up. So I'm going to change that. Change the mouse. Yeah, just it's just weird that like I want this speed on the menus, so maybe this is like something that might bug somebody else. It's like if I were to lower my sensitivity on my DPI on the mouse, it would be like really slow on the menus. Like, I'm not sure why, but then it's like a little bit too fast. Okay, so there we go. We use we use a finisher, which uses all our skulls. You know what, that's gonna bug me, so I might just change that right now. So
You can customize your keyboard to other game functions.
yeah, so I don't know why they have this. So you like A and D is like used to rotate your mouse. It's like so weird. So I'm going to change that to be was it strafe left? Yeah, replace it. Strafe right. Replace that. Perfect. Actually key bindings, and then we'll do toggle auto run. Is it Notepad 8? Actually, no, that needs to be no mouse. There we go. This guy's mad at my pet, so we're gonna kick his butt. Yeah, he might have a little sword for us. Okay. Yeah, so there's basically like civil war going on. This guy, you know, the king said, I want more power, I want to rule for all eternity. I don't know, just started a civil war, and I guess he was backed by some defiance. Backed by some defiance, and he was able to open up a rift and call in Regulus, the Dragon of Death. And I'm pretty sure we were dead. We were brought back to life by the Vigil. And
We fight.
yeah, I guess I might actually set up nameplates in the first episode just because I always want it on. Might be a bit early, but oh, is this not? Okay, so nameplates, as you can see, aren't on until I get into combat or something, and then it turns on. But I kind of want it always on because it's just great to know how many like I don't know what this is called, the marksman stacks I have. So let's go and set that up. Go to interface, I'm gonna go to nameplates, and then we want to say in this drop down menu we want to go to always on, and we know our names, so we can decide that. Click through. Yes, so that means like we can't, like if we're having a bunch of people stack here, you want to be able to click through. Like you don't need to click yourself, most likely. And then how much do you want to scale it? Do whatever you want with that. Target, I kind of always want this on if they're around me. And then same thing with hostiles, friendly, I don't think it matters. Up to you. So it depends what you enjoy. Do we get this guy? Does this give us anything here? No. Okay, so now we know how many of the skulls we have. I feel like my thing reset, so that first attack did nothing. Interesting that it switches to melee. Doesn't seem to do anything to me in terms of combat. Run up with the finisher. And when I finish my turn, I'll save that. Okay. So then we have the quest guy. Oh, this guy has a mount. I remember this mount. It's like a Morgantic's mount.
Truth above all else. We will redeem Talara.
Wrong thing. Okay. Yeah, this guy was at it. See, now I remember. I just did this and I already forgot. So the Vigil, this lady, brought us back to life, but I guess she's not at full power yet. So let's put that on our hotbar. You can do that by clicking it and dragging. Now I have a 6. And I can spam that on this guy, and he's dead. And then come up in here, do it again. Nice. And one more for the quest. And the quest is done. There might be a rare here, but it's also probably a collectible here we can get. If you're into that sort of thing. I think there's like books you can collect. Don't know if they're like account bound. So if you miss it, yeah, I don't know. You can get it, but if we press B, which is our inventory, we can see it's soulbound and then collect it. There might be a way to check that out somewhere. Books? Yeah, so that's our first one. Let's equip these. Oh, it says two-handed, we can't equip that. And just must be for like every class. I might have to change this UI, it's kind of weird that it's just like in the corner.
The heretics will be judged.
And I will say, this game has the best cosmetic system in any MMO I've seen. Like, you literally just have to, it just has to hit your inventory for you to have access to it in your wardrobe. Like, there's no, I don't, this might, this probably could change, but as far as I know, there was no max limit. You just can collect everything in the game if you wanted to. You just need it to hit your inventory, and then yeah, you have access to that particular thing. I think weapons were a different case. They might have needed a transmog, at least to change how your weapon looks in combat. Oh, another setting I recommend turning on is combat. No, miscellaneous. Yes, miscellaneous, and turn on AOE looting. And I would do auto loot by default. That way you don't have to like click that. It just one less click in the game. You know, save your hands some arthritis. No big deal. Do yourself a favor. So
Glory and honor.
okay,
For the
we just got our first bag slot, and as you can see, we have 2 empty bag slots. So let's throw that in there. And let's just say, hey, if you equip that, it's gonna be bound to your character. And we're like, yeah, we are okay with that. It is our bag. What the heck's going on here? I don't think this spot, this spec has any AOE at the moment, so let's see what this question mark.
All items obtained since the last time you opened your backpack
Oh, they'll be
will have a
highlighted,
glowing border for quest items that you obtain will
Sure, it's cool. Yeah, so most loot is either, you know, colored,
Looking for something?
or if it's gray, which means it's poo-poo and it just sells for money. So you just hit this sell gray items, boom, and then anything you don't want, and it'll tell you when you mouse over an item whether it's in your cosmetic. You know, this says you've already collected this wardrobe appearance, so yep, we can sell it. We don't need that. We can't wear it two-handed, so we get rid of that. Already have that. Get rid of that.
Always a
And
pleasure.
we're off to the races already. Do I need that guy? I don't know if I want to mess with those guys. Oh, a channeled ability. Well, it's a pretty good one. I think this is, yeah, target bleeds, 77 health over 10 seconds, and awards one oh, they're just called combo points. Do I need this guy? No. I need that guy. Is there one by himself? Yeah. This guy's so dead. Yeah. What else we need? Do we need these guys? Nope. Get mouse over them though. I'll tell you whether get a look at the top right, or you can just mouse over them, whichever you prefer. I prefer mousing over them. So the way I move is, if I'm not, you know, all around. Get rid of this. So right click is to look around. Left click just like right click will move your character like the way it views, so that could matter for a certain enemy. Obviously you can't like attack an enemy that's behind you. In some raids I remember you had to like look away from an enemy, so but if you want to like look around you, maybe something, you know, your party member was doing something like behind you, you can left click. But if you hold both of them down together, you can actually move your character and that's mainly what I do. A and D is just a strafe if you want it. I feel like I didn't used to run with that. Give me buff. Oh, they're taking all the way to here. I remember this. Let's zoom out a bit. Like super up high. Super shot you. Really high. And then this guy. Remember this guy? This guy's a butthead. I believe the gist of his thing is like he wants to make Ascendant. So he's like a secondary antagonist right now. Like he's gonna get away. Yeah, he wants to replicate the Ascension and destroy us all. I don't know why he wants to destroy us all, just because maybe we were getting in his way, but now he's on our shit list. And we definitely will see him later, so.
You
Alright,
are the
send me,
instrument of
I
fate.
fly. Look at that. Glad we don't have to climb that whole freaking hill. Just gotta move. Or that, like, I stood there for a second.
Place your faith in the vigil. The guardians will not fail.
Yeah,
to
we're just gonna breeze through this since I've already done this, I think yesterday, very soon. So, where's my pet? Did he die? I don't think he died. I think when I flew up, it like despawned him. So, oh man, now I have to go find another one. Warriors and rogues, they want strength dex. Obviously, rogues want dex, and then warriors want strength. Assuming it's that. So I don't know what we might get more like mana regen. I'm not too sure about that. Our first mount, we don't get to keep it, but here we are. I can also set this to how to walk. Oops. I'm just gonna bring here.
No heretic can save
give me a steed, man.
your destiny.
I tamed him. I get to keep him, right? This is the meat potatoes of this game. This is how you get hooked. I almost want to go check it. Let's do we want to check out and explore? What's over here? I've never been. Have you guys been? There's another horse. I'm trying to see. There's like an elite here. Let's close off. Okay, I think we're alright. Back on track. Oh man, I don't want to kill all these guys. I was gonna get messed up there. Alright, now it's our first rift. Rift of death.
You've entered a rift. Rifts are portals used by planar invaders to assault Talara. Seal the rift and save Talara from the planar hordes by completing the stages. All players who participate in a rift will earn rewards for their shared victory.
Yeah, and they'll have, I don't know why it's tucked in the corner here, but it uses to disable the two pillars, so that's what we're doing. The second one, let's go to that. Okay, so you spawn something up front.
What is this? Did I not slay you before? The gods brought us back to destroy you, tyrant! Your gods cannot stand against the dragon of extinction. Dreadless, I give my life to you, from which springs power eternal.
Dude, that model's crazy. You know, I've been dabbling with Blender. That'd be like so sick to remake in Blender. But look at this guy. Like, imagine giving up your life to become like an undead like entity like this.
Dreadless, I shall rule all of creation.
Yeah, but that's his goal. That's what he wants to do.
You're insane, brother! I will end this if you cannot! Come, my bastard brother. You will address me as Regulus, or not at all. Now Regulus hungers for your souls.
He died. Let's get a shot there. Oh, this guy got a shield. What the heck? I put that buff. We got a buff. Yeah, so there I started casting this one. I'm like, oh, he's probably gonna be doing something. this. It's instant and it just lasts forever. Okay, so I just need to cast it. So buff. Send out some free damage. Yeah, rotation's pretty simple. We're just spamming. If we think they're gonna be up for a while, then we can cast Splinter Shot. But oh, God. This guy. I probably should have spent my finisher there first. But that's fine. Just probably want to get in the habit of getting muscle memory going. So like have your finishers in certain spots. Oh, we basically got nuked there. So we died again. We died like twice. And then now we're back a third time? Yeah, they actually have rifles. So I think we want to go with that. Like, daggers are nice. Oh, okay. You can watch that. I've already seen it. I already know. Yeah, thank you. I feel like up until now you couldn't see, you couldn't press end, but maybe I just never pressed it. I don't know. But that preset soul will automatically like assign the points for you. So if you don't want to think about it too much right now, like I said, I think it's a better focus to, or better idea to focus on EXP and just level up, and then you can mess with or tackle maybe your survival. Maybe you didn't go the ranger class and your survivability is kind of not so good right now. But here we have, yeah, that shaded regular. So we did kill him, but I guess he came back somehow before we were able to, or well, I guess that's why they brought us back. And looks like he just, you know, plain of death touched this and destroyed, like, I think it's like the Port of Sion. I believe there's a quest or a PvP map about that. I don't know if we'll ever see it, at least in this game. I don't plan on like PvPing.
I am honored. Remember the prophecy.
I don't know how I forgot that quest.
Are you here to help? Best of luck.
Yeah, I'm here to help. So things are bad, you know, or death dragons are roaming free, fire dragons like that. It did show you. I did skip it, but there's like a life dragon, death dragon. I think it's like a storm dragon, and I think real quick I want to set interface display. Yeah, I'm gonna put my quest stickies all the way up to 10. So you guys do whatever you feel you enjoy. Oh yeah, so there is a miss. So there was a miss, and it does impact your combo. Obviously, why would you get one if you miss? So let's see. I do want to switch to my cleric at some point, but let's at least get to Silverwood maybe, and think about switching over. Yeah, I guess. So there's some quests you can like accept the you know, talking to somebody, or you can just like go up and kill the enemy, and it'll auto accept the quest. That's kind of what happened here. So pick up some of these items. Could be junk. Could be burlap sap. I think, or burlap cloth. I think that can be used as a bag, which we'll talk about professions here in a bit. So we're good here. Do we care about looting these guys? Let's not care about it too much. But yeah, there's like events. Man, I wish I started recording before, but yeah,
Great son, an ascendant.
I actually started with an event popping right here in Silverwood. It was
Thank you for your assistance.
kind of a blast from the past
Hello.
to be able to
Journey well.
participate in that. There wasn't as many people as before,
Good to see you.
but at the same time, it was like super early in the morning. I don't think I can go anywhere. Yeah, it wants me to go there,
Best
but I have
of
to
luck.
talk to like
Hello.
the guy first. Except, we'll take that
Journey
off.
well.
So this guy wants me
Good to see you.
kill rift creature. I believe this is a daily. Yeah, daily.
Best of luck.
Okay, so we have to inspire these guys, so let's do that. Put that on our 6. Inspire you. Wait for the cooldown. Inspire you. Wait for the cooldown. Inspire. Actually, before we get a little too crazy, there is some masters here. So, Novice Butcher, Novice Miner, Novice Forger. These, I think, were the 3 initial gathering professions. There was, there's more than that, but and there's I don't know if you get these for free. I noticed these are already here at. So maybe
What do you need of me?
you can tell me you can. I don't know if he sells anything. No, you just. I think you just sell your gear to him.
Until next time. Even the Ascended must learn and practice their skills.
So here we go. I was hoping it would tell me this. So you can train a maximum of 3 skills. You currently have 0 trained, which means the survival and fishing are free. And I think survival is just like cooking. I'm not entirely sure. Man, it's great to see these events just keep popping up. They're actually quite frequent. Yeah, so I recommend probably sticking these 3 on one character if you plan on playing. The reason for that is that you're gonna spend more time out on that character. You might as well be doing all 3 of the gathering, like forging, mining. And then you will have to kill things to butcher, but
I can assist in your training.
yeah, let's do this. I don't know what I want on my main character, but for now, let's just do this just to show it off. Yeah, track ores. So it's giving us
Faith may give. Come to hear my lessons.
Is this? That's gotta be Is that Liam? Yes, it's plants. So I guess that does give you. So it does give you 2. Do we have to put those on?
When you are ready, I will be here.
I believe, yeah, they'll be in general. So we're a novice in butchering, forging, and mining. And yeah, press P. And then you could just put them here, or if you really wanted to, you could put them on your hotbar. Actually, let's talk about that because it's getting quite full. So let's add some more. Add some more action bars. So let's go and do that. And we want 3. We want 3 action bars here. Is usually what I go with. And let's go with 2 on the sides. Interesting. Any abilities on this action bar will be shared among all roles on this character. Oh, okay. I thought it was between every character in your account, or I thought it was account wide, but let's do that. So, because you're gonna have different soul loadouts, and you may want certain things, and that's usually how I had it. I wanted these 2 to be everything on all my souls, but obviously this is all my abilities I want to cast. And let's set up some. I guess key bindings will have to be a different thing. Let's do. Why? It will be difficult. So if I feel like Shift A, I guess. Shift E. I don't know what else I want for now. I might have to look at some past videos. I do have some past videos I want to check out and set this almost, exactly. So, okay, for now, let's set those up, and then look at our abilities. We also have some here. So this is mining. Okay, so tell you, hey, it does have, experience bars, so we're getting, the most XP from this tin bar. But obviously we need tin ore. And we can't do that here. We'll have to, mine it. So, actually, let's just take this off, take that off. That off. We're not melee, so we'll take care of that. But this is our buff. This is our Razorback, so let's put those up there. We don't want them on our action bar. Preferably we want something else there. But we do want to track our ore. We want to track wood. We want to track plants. And then Yeah, so that puts a buff. I don't remember that being a buff. But yeah, so if you look at our mini-map, you can see there is Coastal Glory over here, 60 meters away, and it shows green. So that must be like a foraging thing, probably a U-log. I feel like there should be an ore over here, but maybe someone picked it up. Okay, whoops. Do we want fishing? Track fishing. Yeah, yeah, it's already on there. And that'll actually be further down the line towards Silverwood. For now, I guess I'm gonna put a break in this just to, you know, get a breath of fresh air. Be right back.